Well, good morning, everybody, and welcome to an update on the CCLS Garden. I am in the southwest corner of the building. There's the building. There is the southwest corner right there. And I wanted to give you a little bit of an update about what's happening here with our garden. Over the last year, we've had a lot of discussions with Concordia and a couple of different organizations about putting in a garden to use for lunch program, for the science program, just as a general thing to kind of help kids understand where food comes from. And so through some very generous help, we're getting a lot of work done, and I'll show you kind of where we are. So what we did is we took over this lovely landscaped bed here. You can tell it's full of some nice mulch, chunks of concrete, some rock, even a little bit of construction debris right there and there. We have some lovely irrigation, but it's a great spot because number one, we have irrigation here, but it also gets full sun all day. So what we did, because there is a fairly decent slope from that end to this end, what we did was we built it up. And so by building it up, we're able to add probably about, I think we said about 20 inches from there to here. We're going to fill this all with a triple mix compost. We've raised it up 4 board heights in this corner here. And what we're going to do today, hopefully, is add some more boards in here. We're going to tie back over to this wall. The level of the garden is going to be straight right along that line right there, which is the drip edge for the building. It will kind of help with erosion, kind of help with water movement, and we'll be able to plant all kinds of vegetables in here that we'll use for the school lunch program. And we're really excited about that. Around this corner, carpenter I'm working with is currently laminating cedar boards to make a beautiful curve. And what we're going to do is we're going to bring it up here. Sorry, let me get to where I need to be. Up a couple of levels. I think we said 3 boards that are going to come across, and they're going to come right about to that height right there. So we're going to have a nice curved wall here that'll allow us to raise this whole area up, and this will also be part of the garden. As we get a little bit higher in the garden, you can see this is about a 7-foot slope from that point here down to this point here, and we're not going to really change the layout of the slope, but we are going to add like a tree here and a tree here. Specifically, I'm looking to do heirloom apple trees again in a couple of years so that the kids can have an opportunity to enjoy like not store-bought apples, but real homegrown apples. You'll notice, of course, that there's a lot of slope in the ground, and we're not going to mulch this. What we're actually going to do is plant vines in here, like a pumpkin, like zucchini, squash, cucumbers, those kind of things. And we're going to plant viney plants in this whole area. It'll hold everything in place, but it'll also be a great spot because we get, I mean, that's west, south, we get a whole lot of light in this area. As you come up these stairs, we're going to dig out in this area here to make a little bit of a platform, a little walkway in maybe about 3 feet so that we can turn the corner, because what we're going to do here in this corner, which is a lovely corner for what we want, is we're actually going to build a compost bin, probably from about there, obviously over to this wall, maybe about that high on the back wall. So it'll be a decent sized compost bin. So after the first year or so, we should really get some good compost moving in there, and then we can turn that all back around and put it all down here in the garden. That's kind of phase 1 of this. We're going to be using science kids, 6th grade especially, and I think some 7th grade to do some of the work with this, keeping up and you know, just how this goes. We also then have some plans for the area between these chillers and the walkway down there. We're looking to put some herbs in there for the kitchen so that they have some fresh things to cook with. So I'll keep you updated on how things go.